Good morning, Chasm listeners. Today is Saturday, March 30th, 2019. My name is Tessa Zee, and I'm with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District, and this is your weekly conservation report. Today I wanted to discuss flooding and precautions that you can take to protect your private water wells if flooding were to occur. The Minnesota Department of Health is advising well owners that private water wells contaminated with floodwater can pose a health risk, and they recommend that owners take precautions before possible flooding and take corrective actions should a well become flooded. All of these steps are listed on the Minnesota Department of Health website. First, store a supply of clean water before taking your well out of service. Disconnect the power supply for your well. If you need help, consult a licensed well contractor or pump installer. And if you have time, have that well contractor install a watertight cap or cover over your well, which would temporarily replace the regular vented well cap. Permanently extending the casing of your well above the flood level is another way to discuss with your contractor. If you don't have time for a well contractor to install a watertight seal, you should clean off the outside of your well casing and cover the top with a heavy-duty trash bag or some other type of plastic sheeting. Secure the plastic covering with electrical tape or some other type of waterproof tape, strapping material, or wire. Don't use duct tape because it won't hold under flooding conditions. Wrapping the well with plastic won't eliminate the need for disinfection and testing, but it will keep debris and sediment out of the well and make the post-flood cleanup go more smoothly. If floodwater reached your well or covered the top of your well casing, assume that your well is contaminated. Water from your well should not be used for drinking, cooking, or brushing your teeth until the floodwater recedes and the following steps have been completed. Have a licensed well contractor inspect the well and, if necessary, clean out any sediment or debris that may have entered. If floodwater has reached your well, but you're confident that floodwater did not enter into the well, have a licensed well contractor disinfect your well or complete the disinfection yourself. After disinfecting the well and pumping out the chlorine solution, contact an MDH-certified lab for water testing. It may be necessary to repeat the disinfection and testing process several times to ensure that your well is free of bacterial contamination. Don't use the water from your well until the lab has informed you that the water is safe and free of bacteria. If floodwater came within 50 feet of your well but did not reach the well, you still may want to have your water tested as a precaution, but you do not need to have your well disinfected before having it tested. So those are just some precautions that you can take if you were to think that your well were to become flooded. And as I said, those steps are on the Minnesota Department of Health's website if you wanted to read them yourself. I also wanted to have an update on tree sales for Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District. We have about 20% left of our stock for tree sales. So if you were to want to order trees, you can come in and do that or do that on our website. Additionally, the location for the pickup is at a new location at the Stearns County Public Works Department in Waite Park. But more details will be available closer to the pickup date, which will be around the end of April or the first week of May. That's all I wanted to talk about today, so have a great Saturday, and I will see you next time. Bye.